Peace. This is S.S.Oracle, Shadow and Soul Oracle. This is Savvy. I'm doing a love reading right now. I started it and pulled a card, but I'm doing a general love reading right now. I pulled a Seven of Cups first, right? I want the most high vibrational message here for an individual or collective in a love situation, using tarot for the situation. Started with the Seven of Cups. It's like options, right? So options or possibly fantasies as well. Like there's a lot of illusion in the Seven of Cups where things may not be what they seem, and it's a matter of having your morals or intentions intact in order to make a decision that's best for your future or your present, right? And talking about relationship here. Something that's going to be fulfilling for you on a soul level. Something that you're connected to. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so like there's a lot of ways I'm getting for someone to have some type of abundance or generational wealth or legacy. Like there's a lot of options or potential relationships that can lead to that. What the main concern has to be here is like the longevity thing. Like for longevity, like what's a long term? Like you don't want like a short, like this isn't about having a fling. Like someone's at least wanting to make a decision. Someone's wanting to make a decision about whether or not they're looking for a fling or looking for something long term. And so this Ten of Pentacles coming out is like it's your higher energies, higher forces, higher spirit guides are saying like you want something that's for longevity at this point, right? Let's see, Page of Cups, and this is new. This is new. Like this is someone that may not be used to having relationship in this way, right? Page of Cups is like, I want to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? Doesn't have many boundaries, very empathic, very, playful. And so it's like where someone is being led to or guided to is, relationships that have more of a long-term aspect to it. This doesn't have to be romance. I am going to pull some love romance though if I'm led. But it's like you want your relationships to be long term, like, you know what I mean? Like it's one thing to have business associates or I don't know, maybe like long time friends, like past friends and stuff, but going forward it's like you want your relationships to match where you're at and where you're headed is the energy, right? Where you're headed, not where you've been, not where it just seems cool, but where things are going to be long lasting in relationship. We have a Two of Wands. So someone thinking about it, maybe someone having a venture out and away from where they're used to being to have this. And maybe that's part of the confusion with the Seven of Cups energy. It's just like, I have so many options. Should I stay or should I go? Like that's the song, that song. It's like, maybe, I mean, there's an adventurous energy here with a page, but I think it's just some type of apprehensions of, they don't know if they're going to make the right choice. They're afraid if they're going to make the right choice or the wrong choice or something. But so long as you have, again, your intentions and your values, you'll be okay. We have a Queen of Swords. Put that on top of the Page of Cups. Like maybe there's a air sign energy, feminine air sign energy. Like we're dealing with possibly a water sign here as the reading is going, like any Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy. But maybe there's a Queen of Swords, an air sign somewhere in your energy that's able to give you some guidance on how to approach, I guess, a new venture or a new adventure in relationship. Okay, like someone that's established is like what, bringing a point, like, hey, you need to want to be established. We have the Hermit. On the Two of Wands. This is Virgo. I think what I'm getting is like someone thinks it's going to take too long. It's strange. It's like you want a long-lasting relationship, something that's long-term, but it's like the energy's like, how long does it take to get to know people enough to make something long term? Or that could be something that they're asking the Queen of Swords. Like how do you know if it's worth it to choose someone to be in your life long term? Like, it happens with experience, you know? Like, it's not a matter of like time. You can't put a time on it. Like, you can't say I'm gonna get to know somebody for just a couple days and I'm gonna know them for the rest of my life. Like, or I don't know what that is. Let's pull some romance oracle, because it's like, maybe it's like, how long should I date somebody? Should we date before we get married type thing? Or how long, you know? It's like, how long? Someone's asking how long. Like, that's what that Hermit card is saying, like, how long? But it's like, this is like, the Hermit's about progression and experiences, like not necessarily time, like a specific time. And again, you can't rush a solid relationship. You can't rush something that's built with a firm foundation and that's meant to last long. It's something you can rush, so you gotta take time out of it. Getting to know each other. Yeah, you got to take time out of it. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So wherever relationship is coming in for this Page of Cups energy, water sign energy, whatever person is coming in, whoever you're getting to know, you know, out of these options that you had, like, you want to take your time with that. It's a matter of taking your time. You can't rush it. You can't rush it. Okay? And showing up as who you are too, not like a representative, not like you're not performing. It's not a performative type of thing. Page of Cups, like Page of Cups is like that. Page of Cups can really like be the type, very like I said, empathic, almost like immature, empathic energy, where it's like you mirror people. You don't want to do that moving forward. You want to be yourself. You don't have to be like somebody else or someone else be like you for there to be a commonality. Like, come to the relationship or the interaction in your most natural element, in your most natural, authentic self. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it happen naturally. Let the commonalities happen naturally, not through mirroring. Ashe, Spirit. Let's see. It says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support. Ask for and accept support from others. I'm gonna put that on the Queen of Swords, because maybe that is that energy, right? Somebody letting you know. This reading could be that, you know. Ask for support from others, like, you know, what's the most natural way to get to know someone? You know, like, I don't know. Like, those are the questions. It's like, how do I go about getting to know someone and having long-term relationships? It's like, you gotta, oh shoot, 2 fell. You gotta take your time. Romantic feelings and attraction. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I mean, honestly, it's like, you gotta, with this 7 of Cups, it's like, if you have romantic feelings and attraction for multiple people, that's gonna be confusing. Like, that's going, like, who I'm reading for, like, this is probably why you feel confusion on how to settle down and have longevity, because you feel this energy in many different relationships, but unless y'all gonna all be in the same house together type of situation. I don't know if this is a polyamorous situation or not, but if it's not, that's not gonna work. You know, you gotta take your time with one person. You gotta be in the moment fully. You can't have your energy fragmented in multiple places and think you're gonna have a genuine connection with like just one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's what you need to know here. Like, if you have interest in a person, you take your steps to be with that person or explore that relationship and explore that attraction, and not bring in other relationships. You know what I'm saying? All that energy kind of isn't conducive to where you want to be with this, because it's basically like you're trying to start a bunch of foundations and see which one is the most solid. Like, that's a lot of energy being spent. Talk about spent and pentacles and money. There could be money involved with this. It's like, where are you investing your time and energy and your resources? If you're investing your time, money, and resources in a bunch of things, like, how do you know where you want your foundation to be? I don't, you know. Let me pull one more of these romance ones. But yeah, you got to take your time with who you meet, and let your friends help you. Let somebody that you trust, you trust their perspective. You may trust their experience, in relationship or something, to help you, better analyze how you go about in relationships and how you build relationships with a person. Because this next one that is coming in, or may have already come in, is like you're gonna have to take your time to get to know them, like on a one-on-one basis, if you want a long-term marriage or something, right? Release your ex. Okay. 7 of Cups. But there might be some X's in that cups. You're still trying to make things work with X's. It ain't gonna work. The time has come to clear your energy. Ashe. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the services I have to offer, click the link in the description. Peace.